It's the second leg of the Supercopa. It's another Clasico. Would you agree with that?
It's not important if I agree or not. At the end of the day, Mourinho knows the players, and I think Modric is a great player, but maybe he was not training with the team, so I think it's fair to start with the other players. No?
We touched on this yesterday in Revista in terms of Ronaldo and the poor start to the season. Why do you think he has had a poor start?
Well, probably last year it was very intense. They had to do a great effort in terms of psychology, demanding.
In from the wing is Pedro, has an excellent record against Real Madrid in these games. 5 goals in 12 matches for the Spanish international. Well, he's back to full fitness. Of course, David Villa, who missed a large part of last season. They are like 2 new signings for Barcelona in many ways. He's come back. Piqué came back. Yep. Cesc Fabregas came back.
Yep. You have to ask the question, why did they let them go in the first place?
He's having a personal war with Pepe. Seemed to roll down his arm. Meanwhile, Lionel Messi takes on Pepe, sticks out a foot. That was a dangerous thing to do, but enough of an obstacle for Lionel Messi to get around. Pedro, nice little flick. Lionel Messi can get an overhead kick on that. Casillas came and took out his own player. Now Iniesta thinking about the shot, drills it in, and it was just a stride away.
That was a great ball. I'm just wondering what is happening with Casillas again, coming on those crosses when there was a defender there. Arbeloa is going for it. And I don't know what Casillas has done. He's done that a couple of times this season. This is a great ball from Andres Iniesta. It's Montoya coming into the far post.
It's always interesting to watch the characteristics of the 2 coaches. Mourinho sat back, feet up. "80,000 hushed Real Madrid supporters. Barcelona with their first potential shot at goal.
Xavi or Messi?
It's Messi's free kick. Oh, it's a brilliant Lionel Messi goal. Now that is another twist and turn.
This is some strike from long range against a top-class goalkeeper. I tell you, that's a fabulous goal from Lionel Messi. Right on the stroke of half-time. Pepe's not happy. They'd love to win in 2 goals up. Have a look at this. It's at least 30-35 yards.
It's almost all in that light strip of the pitch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just beyond the centre circle. Now they go central. Pedro's in. Brilliant take. Oh, tremendous save from Iker Casillas. Well, quietly does it. And then wham bam.
Oh, Rob, that was unbelievable. What a pass over the top. The pace of Pedro caught everybody out. His first touch was sublime. The run was good. The pass was good from Mascherano. Good touch. And the finish was brilliant. But Casillas wasn't going to be denied. And we've seen that from Mascherano. Javier Mascherano's made 3 or 4 really good passes over the top.
I would imagine that Messi's going to go for goal and then hope for any seconds. It takes a deflection. Sting is taken out of it.
It was quite hopeful, that one.
Benzema last year with 32 goals is one option. Luka Modric, the new boy in town, is the other option should they be required. Pedro gets around Ramos and tries to put it through the legs of Iker Casillas, who's been by far the busier of the 2 keepers in the second half.
Absolutely, Rob, you're right. But you don't expect that from Sami Khedira, do you? Not as a holding midfield player.
He was so far forward, he went a little giddy.
And it's a tight angle, and Casillas knows that. He just keeps his leg closed. And
well, I'll tell you what,
look at the
reaction there of Iker Casillas, some of everybody inside the stadium.
Good counter-attack on.
Fired across the 6, Iker Casillas deciding to box the ball away. Jose Mourinho, two completely different characters, though they've gone for the same dress sense tonight. Didn't check their wardrobes before they came out to play.
Jose in deep conversation with Aitor Karanka.
Pepe with Casillas behind him. Just play down the clock into the final scheduled minute. they can almost see their reflection in the trophy, Real Madrid.
Absolutely.
It'll be a 2-minute chapter, but there's going to be something in it.
Here you go.
Rest assured. It's young Montoya, the substitute. Can he make himself a hero? No, the hero is Iker Casillas once more.
Well, we've had, I think, 4 shots in the last 3 minutes at either end. Goalkeepers making saves, defenders making blocks. And you're right, it's going to go down to the final seconds. And one goal either way can change it.
Xavi's corner kick over the head of Son, helped on by Ramos. Well, the Real Madrid supporters who have been hypnotised by this game in the second half into silence. There's been little atmosphere here. They've just been engrossed by the game, now feel that they can get out.
Iker Casillas made 3 or 4 big saves, as did Victor Valdés. And both sets of players deserve a lot of credit. But I think psychologically, Jose Mourinho is going to be well chuffed.
It's a fantastic project. They won the Spanish Cup. Last year they won the league, and this season they've started off by winning the Super Cuppa. The difference between the two teams.
Rafa Benitez, did Real Madrid deserve that?
I think that they were better in the first half. No, it was a big difference, and after with 10 players, obviously it was more difficult for Barcelona.
To the League Championship last season, and indeed to the steps tonight. They've been asked to go up there to celebrate. Look at Luka Modric looking around, stars in his eyes. And Iker Casillas has had his hands on some big trophies over the years. Some say make it, it's maybe a trinket. But this is the Spanish Super Cup, the first major of the season. Another one for the Jose Mourinho collection. And it means all that little bit more when you've just beaten Barcelona. And tonight they've edged out a very good Barcelona team over 2 legs. And that picture, I think, sums up Real Madrid. Choreographed, organised, but also with a smile on their faces and a little bit of style as well.
Yeah, I see Esteban Granero in the back as well there, Rob, and he may not be here much longer, but he could be leaving with a trophy. There's Pepe, Ronaldo, the Portuguese duo.
They came back from behind last week. Of course, they lost at the Camp Nou, but in front of their own supporters, they turned it around. A magnificent performance from Florentino Perez and his players.